Coming up, award-winning jazz artist is heading to Akron tonight to share his unique sound with the community, where he's performing next.
And trivia night in the Rathskeller is getting swifty. What the theme is, coming up.
A bobcat break-in took place in Arizona, how the cat entered the house and what it did once it got in.
Find out about the man who is finding exciting and unique ways to create music. All these stories and more as your Thursday morning FlashCast begins right now.
This is TV2 News.
Hi, good morning, Portage County, and welcome to the Thursday morning FlashCast. I'm Noah Rowe.
And I'm Joe Malbin.
So, midterm season is just about coming to an end here at Kent State University. And if you're not happy with your grades, it's not too late to turn things around. Stop by the second floor of the library this afternoon to meet with academic coaches and get resources that will get you back on track for the rest of the semester. The event will run from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m.
And the weekly trivia night hosted by Fab KSU is Taylor Swift themed. Get ready to answer some questions about the famous pop singer and her iconic songs. The event will be held in the Tahini at the Rathskeller at 7 p.m. tonight. Be sure to get there early and make sure to pay attention to Fab KSU's Instagram page for more updates.
The Ludwig Recital Hall will be bursting with music tomorrow night as two one-act operas are performed. The first opera, called The Telephone, is a romantic comedy in one act. Two young lovers must navigate their relationship between busy lives and the constant demand of their cell phones. The second opera being performed is A Trial by Jury. It's a humorous courtroom drama about two feuding ex-lovers. Both operas will be performed tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m.
And home prices in Cleveland showed a slight increase from a year ago. New data has shown that the median house prices was roughly $144,000 a year ago, and now the median is roughly $144,000. Approximately a $5,000 increase from last year. It is important to remember that the winter season is the driest season for real estate, with the spring and summer months being prime real estate months.
Good morning, Kent State and all of Portage County. I'm your weather anchor, Nuried Hurtado, with your weather forecast. Let's see what's going on in Kent. Currently in Kent, we have 36 degrees, but it feels like 33 because of the wind that we have at 3 miles per hour going north-northeast. The dew point is at 24 degrees and humidity is at 62%. The visibility is at 10 miles with a partly cloudy sky, so enjoy that nice weather that we have right now. However, getting into the rest of our day at noon, the temperature is going to get a little higher to 42 degrees and it's going to be partly cloudy. And it's going to keep going out till 47 at 3 p.m. with mostly sunny skies. So we have a really nice day out for all of us today. And at 6 p.m. we're going to have 41 degrees with partly cloudy skies. The sun is going to start setting there, so keep that in mind. So for the rest of our week, we have our 7-day forecast. On Friday, we're going to see some rain and snow. Those sunny skies are going to go away a little bit, but we're going to see them back on Tuesday and Wednesday. However, over the weekend, the temperature is going to drop to 35 and 38 with scattered snow around throughout the weekend. And on Monday, we're going to see some snow showers, so keep that in mind if you have classes or you have plans for this weekend. So partly cloudy skies on Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have some little rain at 47 degrees. The temperature is going to go high again. That's all I have for you today. Stay warm for the upcoming snow this weekend, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Nuried. The Salvation Army has mobilized to provide emotional, physical, and spiritual support to the residents of East Palestine affected by the train derailment. Their efforts have included donating clean drinking water, as well as simpler things such as just carrying bags for residents who are now beginning to return to their homes. Salvation Army spokespeople have stated they aim to help the community move through the fear of the unknown and help them get back to their normal lives.
And a man in Maine is finding new and creative ways to make music. The musician, who simply goes by Quinn, has made a recording career out of instruments made from garbage. Quinn, an accomplished percussionist, lived in L.A. for 30 years where he got to work on films such as The Addams Family. Quinn has released more than 24 solo recordings.
Charlie Ballantyne, a young artist acclaimed as one of the top 200 guitarists alive, will be performing tonight in Akron. Ballantyne will be at Blue Jazz Plus in Akron tonight and will perform his signature sound of a mix of jazz, rock, and folk music. The singer, originally from Indiana, was inspired by indie performers and focuses on creating unique sound. The event will start tonight at 8 p.m.
And in attempts to combat the workforce shortage, the Ohio Senate has passed a bill which will allow 14 and 15-year-olds to work until 9 p.m. year-round. Senate Bill 30 passed in the Senate 25-7. The current law states that 14 and 15-year-olds cannot work after 7 p.m. on school nights. The bill does not affect the law that prohibits kids from under 16 from working more than 3 hours on school nights.
WWE is going international for a live pay-per-view event, where they're going and who they got to host the event.
And drag artist RuPaul speaks out against recent legislation. Hear what he has to say after the break.
You may want to keep a closer eye on your doggy doors, especially after someone in Arizona came home to find a bobcat had entered the home using theirs. The bobcat was found making itself at home in a padded dog bed. The owner of the house captured a few pictures before the bobcat let itself out. The dog, Squeakers, was injured by the bobcat, and the owner has posted a GoFundMe to pay for his vet bills.
Well, police officers in Hamilton County had quite the run-in with wildlife in late January. A serval, which is a wildcat species that is commonly found in Africa, was found in the Oakley neighborhood in Cincinnati under the influence of cocaine. The serval was captured by officers and was taken to Cincinnati Animal Care after suffering a broken leg. It is currently unknown how the cat was exposed to the narcotics.
WWE is going to Puerto Rico for the first time since 2005, and the company has gotten a musical superstar to host the event. Bad Bunny, a former WWE 24/7 champion, will host the live pay-per-view Backlash in early May. The musician is also set to appear in the upcoming WWE video game. WWE's chief content officer says that the decision came as a result of wrestling fans calling for more international live shows.
And drag artist RuPaul is speaking out against the recent uptick in legislation restricting public drag performances. RuPaul called the legislators, quote, bullies in an Instagram post. The bills were mostly introduced in Republican states. Politicians have claimed these bills protect children from inappropriate content, while advocates for drag claim that these measures are discriminatory towards the LGBTQ community.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
What's going on, Forest County? I'm Nuried Hurtado, and not even the bad weather can ruin the best season of the year, basketball season. So let's get right into it. The Kent State women's basketball team defeated Northern Illinois yesterday with a final score of 75-68 to advance to the second round of the MAC tournament. The Flashes were led by Katie Shumati, who had a double-double with 20 points and 12 rebounds. Kent had 4 total players who scored in double digits, including Lindsay Toll, Casey Santoro, and Claire Kelly. Next up, the Flashes will look to face Toledo in the second round of the MAC tournament Friday at Rocket Mortgage Field in Cleveland. Tip-off will be at approximately 10 a.m. And sticking with the MAC tournament, the Kent State men's basketball team will face Northern Illinois also in the first round of the men's bracket. The Flashes will be led by redshirt guard and All-MAC first-team member Sincere Carey and 2023 MAC Defensive Player of the Year Malik Jacobs. Carey and Jacobs were also both named to the MAC All-Defensive Team yesterday. Tip-off against the Northern Illinois Huskies will be today at 4 p.m. From one court to the other, the Cleveland Cavaliers left the land and took a trip to South Beach to take on the Miami Heat and were able to scrape the barrel with a close second consecutive win of 104-100. This was the first time that the Cavs have played the Heat since Kevin Love was bought out and signed with Miami. The Cavs were led by Darius Garland with 25 points and 7 assists, and the Heat were led by Jeremy Butler with 28 points. Kevin Love continued to struggle with the Heat, only scoring 8 points off the bench. The Cavaliers are now 2 wins away from matching last season's win total with 14 games left. The Cavs will be back in action tomorrow again against the Heat in Miami. Tip-off will be at 8 p.m. That's all I have for you today. For more updates on the MAC tournament, follow us at TV2 KSU Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And tune in at 6 p.m. for more sports updates. I've been Nuried Hurtado. See you on the court, Portage County.
Thanks, Nuried. Popcorn lovers rejoice. Today is National Popcorn Day. It's the perfect time to dig into the snack in any way you want. Eat the popcorn your way, whether that be lightly salted, buttered, caramel covered, or just plain. Popcorn is a snack that's been enjoyed for thousands of years, with the earliest piece having been found in Mexico. This ancient piece of food was over 4,000 years old. But today is more than just Popcorn Day. Joe can tell you all about what else we'll be celebrating.
Well, Noah, today is also National Barbie Day. The day celebrates the famous girls' toy which launched in 1959. Designed by Mattel co-founder Ruth Handler, Barbie has inspired the imagination of girls around the world. The doll has come in various versions, such as Nurse Barbie and Astronaut Barbie.
You know, Joe, we couldn't get any popcorn in the studio today, but we did manage to get some Barbies.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Barbies.
Big Barbie fan.
Are you?
I cannot wait for the live-action movie that's coming out.
Really?
I am beyond excited. It's going to be a great summer film. It looks super fun.
For me, I don't know who it's for. Like, is it for adults? Is it for kids?
Well, I think really the answer is it's for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, the people who grew up, you know, my sisters were always playing with Barbies, and it's going to be super fun. I think it's going to be something that the kids, the family, everyone can really enjoy.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean,
You have this nice ballet Barbie looking pretty fun.
You've got the
Look at
prom
that.
Barbie.
I
Look at
know.
that.
It's just they're movable, their arms, their legs. It's really insane.
and all different kinds of variations.
all variations.
I mean, I talked about Nurse Barbie,
Astronaut
Barbie. I mean, look at this.
Vet Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie Beach House.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite Barbie movie?
Oh, I can't say I've seen one.
Ooh, but Barbie Princess and the Pauper. Now there is a fantastic Barbie movie. I remember watching it all the time as a kid. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have for you this morning. Thank you for joining us.
For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website at kentwired.com and on social media at KentWired on all platforms. I'm Joe Malbin.
And I'm Noah Rowe. Have a great day, Portage County.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University. Streaming online at kentwired.com.